Have you ever woken up feeling drained, distracted, or already defeated before your day even begins? Or maybe you felt the day slipping through your fingers, consumed by stress, distractions, or self-doubt. What if I told you that there's one thought, simple, powerful, and almost effortless, that can completely transform the trajectory of your day? It's not a complex strategy, a new habit, or a motivational quote. It's a single mindset that influences your focus, energy, and actions from the moment you think it. Today, we're going to explore how this one thought works, why it's so impactful, and how you can use it to create better, more productive, and fulfilling days. The first reason this thought works is because your mind shapes your reality. Every day, your thoughts act like a lens through which you perceive the world. Negative, anxious, or self-limiting thoughts make challenges seem insurmountable, opportunities invisible, and setbacks devastating. Positive, empowering thoughts, on the other hand, enhance focus, creativity, and resilience. By consciously choosing the thought that guides your day, you influence how you respond to circumstances, interact with people, and tackle tasks. It's the subtle power of mindset shaping outcomes. So, what is this thought? At its core, it is, I choose how I respond today. This simple sentence holds enormous power. It reminds you that while you may not control every event, you have full control over your response, attitude, and energy. It shifts you from reactive to proactive, from victim to leader of your own life. By starting your day with this thought, you establish agency and clarity, giving yourself permission to act intentionally rather than being swept along by circumstance. Closely tied to this is personal responsibility, which is the foundation of high achievement. Dreamers often wait for motivation, luck, or external circumstances to dictate their outcomes. Winners recognize that responsibility begins with their own choices. Thinking, I choose how I respond today, puts the power squarely in your hands. Challenges become opportunities for growth, interruptions become manageable, and decisions are guided by purpose. The thought reframes every experience as something you can shape, rather than something that happens to you. Another critical effect is emotional regulation. When you internalize the idea that you choose your response, you naturally gain control over emotional reactions. Frustration, anger, or anxiety can derail productivity and focus. But this thought allows you to pause, observe your feelings, and act intentionally. Emotional intelligence is a superpower in daily life. It helps you handle pressure, resolve conflicts, and maintain clarity, all of which keep your day on track instead of letting emotions dictate outcomes. This thought also enhances focus and productivity. When you start your day feeling reactive or overwhelmed, it's easy to get lost in distractions or urgent but low-value tasks. By reminding yourself that your response is your choice, you become more deliberate about where you direct attention. Every decision, from emails to conversations, is filtered through intention rather than impulse. The result is higher efficiency, deeper work, and meaningful progress, even on days filled with challenges. Another profound impact is resilience in adversity. Life is unpredictable, and setbacks are inevitable. Without the right mindset, obstacles can derail your entire day. But when you adopt the thought, I choose how I respond today, setbacks are reframed as manageable events rather than catastrophes. This perspective reduces stress, keeps energy focused on solutions, and allows you to recover quickly. Resilience doesn't eliminate problems, it empowers you to navigate them with composure and creativity. Closely connected is the amplification of positivity. Thoughts shape perception. When you approach your day believing you have agency, you notice opportunities, resources, and progress instead of problems and limitations. Optimism becomes a self-reinforcing cycle. Choosing a positive response encourages constructive action, which produces results, reinforcing the initial thought. This momentum transforms ordinary days into productive and fulfilling experiences. The thought also enhances relationships and interactions. How you respond to colleagues, friends, or family significantly affects your connections. By consciously choosing patience, understanding, and attentiveness, you foster stronger communication, trust, and collaboration. Small shifts in response, like listening instead of reacting, or offering empathy instead of frustration, can dramatically improve outcomes and prevent unnecessary conflict, making your day smoother and more rewarding. Another effect is empowerment over external circumstances. Too often, people allow circumstances, traffic, emails, unexpected requests to dictate mood and productivity. Thinking, "I choose how I respond today," creates a mental buffer between stimulus and reaction. You regain control, act intentionally, and avoid letting small annoyances or setbacks hijack your energy. Over time, this mindset trains your brain to focus on what's within your control, reducing stress and increasing effectiveness. This thought also encourages proactive decision-making. Days are often shaped by reaction, responding to emergencies, attending to distractions, or pleasing others. But when you remember your choice, you prioritize deliberately. You schedule tasks, set boundaries, and allocate energy to what truly matters. Proactivity transforms the day from chaotic and reactive to intentional and goal-directed. Every action aligns with purpose rather than being dictated by circumstance or obligation. Another benefit is strengthened self-discipline. Motivation fluctuates throughout the day, but choice remains constant. By reminding yourself that you control your responses, you reinforce consistent, disciplined actions, even when energy or desire wanes. Discipline is fueled not by fleeting inspiration but by repeated, intentional decisions. Each time you act consciously, you strengthen habits that improve focus, productivity, and overall success. Closely linked is the development of mindfulness and awareness. This thought encourages you to pause before reacting, notice internal impulses, and respond thoughtfully. Mindfulness reduces impulsive decisions, emotional hijacking, and wasted energy. It creates mental clarity, calm, and space for intentional choices. When every action is filtered through awareness, your day is no longer a series of reactive events, but a curated sequence of deliberate and impactful actions. The thought also fosters gratitude and perspective. When you recognize that your response is your choice, even frustrating or challenging situations become opportunities for reflection, learning, and growth. Rather than viewing problems as burdens, you can see them as lessons, feedback, or temporary obstacles. Gratitude emerges naturally from this perspective, creating a positive emotional baseline that enhances energy, focus, and decision-making. Another subtle but powerful impact is enhanced confidence. Knowing that your response is under your control creates a sense of personal power. You stop feeling at the mercy of circumstances, other people's moods, or unpredictable events. Confidence grows as you realize that your day is largely shaped by your choices, and every positive decision reinforces the belief in your ability to navigate life successfully. This thought also improves long-term results. Daily choices accumulate. Each time you respond intentionally, instead of reacting impulsively, you reinforce habits, relationships, and routines that compound into meaningful outcomes. Success is rarely the result of one monumental action, it's the product of consistent, mindful choices over time. By mastering this thought, you lay the foundation for not just better days, but a more effective, intentional life. Another crucial aspect is stress reduction. Stress often arises from feeling out of control or victimized by circumstances. By internalizing the power of choice, you regain control and reduce anxiety. Even under pressure, the ability to choose your response fosters calmness, clarity, and effectiveness. Stress diminishes because your mind shifts from complaining about external forces to actively shaping outcomes. Closely tied to this is enhanced problem solving and creativity. When your mind is consumed with frustration or blame, creative thinking suffers. A mindset of choice opens mental space for solutions, innovation, and constructive action. Obstacles become puzzles rather than dead ends, and challenges spark problem solving instead of despair. Your day becomes a series of opportunities rather than a series of frustrations. Finally, this thought creates a sense of ownership and fulfillment. Life feels chaotic when you feel at the mercy of events, other people, or unpredictable circumstances. By choosing your responses, you reclaim authority over your day. Every action, reaction, and decision aligns with your values and priorities. The result is not only productivity, but a sense of mastery, purpose, and satisfaction, that transforms ordinary days into extraordinary ones. The cumulative effect of adopting this thought is profound. By internalizing "I choose how I respond today," you gain control over mindset, emotions, productivity, relationships, and long-term results. Challenges become opportunities, obstacles fuel growth, and every action contributes to intentional outcomes. Your day no longer slips through your fingers, you shape it, direct it, and experience it with clarity and purpose. The power to change your day isn't found in circumstances, motivation, or external advice. It's in a single thought, a conscious reminder that you decide how to engage with life. One thought can shift your energy, focus, resilience, and interactions. One thought can convert stress into clarity, frustration into opportunity, and ordinary moments into meaningful progress. Adopt it today, and you'll discover that your days aren't just lived, they're designed, intentional, and powerful.